Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another unboxing slash review on the Weasel Zone. Today, it's going to be another gaming headset, the ATH-ADG1X by Audio-Technica. This is a regular audio jack headset, so you can use it very easily on an audio interface or on your computer, not USB. It says for PC gamers, but it's also PlayStation 4 compatible. If you don't want to use the standard horrible headset that comes with the PS4, that little in-ear bud and the microphone. So let's go ahead and open this one up and see what's hiding inside. Probably a headset. Gonna go on a limb here and say there's probably gonna be a headset inside and cables. Got our quick instruction manual over here that probably nobody's going to read, considering that they're fairly easy to use. And oh god, what's happening here? And here we have the headphones right off the bat. Wow, they look friggin' awesome. I can't help it but really like the open design here. Cable does feel very sturdy and nice. Over here you have the microphone switch mute on and off, and a little wheel. So the cable attached to the driver is fixed, so you cannot take it off or replace it with another cable, which is a downside in my books. I sometimes like to replace the cable if you need something longer or the cable breaks for whatever reason. It could be as simple as just having a cat that likes to chew through your cables. It happens, folks, it happens. The gooseneck is very small and very compact. It's not covered with foam, but there's a very fine mesh inside. I don't know to what extent that will protect the microphone from blowing into it. This design with these flaps over here is really intriguing. It's probably going to make it very interesting to wear. I'm going to be curious. It does feel fairly thin. That is my first impression. I do not know how long that will last. There's a spring in here, as you can see. You can fully bend it up and down, so there's probably not a chance that you can just easily break it, but I kind of feel if this gets stuck somewhere, this might break, but this is just my assumption. It does seem a little bit like a delicate situation. You can take these off. I don't know if you can get replacements for these, but there's a lot of movable parts. It's fairly interesting. Obviously, I won't be able to tell you how long these are gonna last, but having a non-detachable fixed cable to this and a lot of movable thin parts like this might make it more necessary to be very careful with your equipment, and it might be less feasible for traveling. And I'm actually going to eat my own words because it does come with a little bit of foam which you can put over the microphone to protect it from blowing into it. The advantage of this cable is that you have the microphone and the audio in one jack. You get this extension cable. So if you don't have a device that's capable of having both of these channels on one plug, you can split it up and use it on pretty much any other device that has a microphone in and an audio out. So let's go ahead and check out how they sound and how well the microphone works. I forgot to mention in the beginning that this headphone costs $299 on Amazon right now. You might be able to find it cheaper somewhere, but yeah, this is definitely one of the high price headphones, and I hope that the sound of the headset and the microphone make up for that. So without any further ado, let's find out about the most important aspect of the headset, the sound. The ATH-ADG1X by Audio-Technica is quite the mouthful, and for $300, it is quite expensive. It definitely puts it at the top of the headsets. Even for the high price tag of $300, I can give it a recommendation. It sounds absolutely amazing, and it feels like you're barely wearing anything at all. These, whatever they're called, clamps, I don't know, they feel really good. Like, you barely feel like you're wearing the headphones on the top. They're very light and they're very soft on your ears. They sound really fantastic as well. I've been playing some FPS with this, and the positioning is amazing. Without any further software, without any additional software, they right off the box, they sound fantastic. The microphone quality is not the worst. It still sucks, don't get me wrong. For $300, I was definitely expecting a better microphone, but maybe that's just my misguided wish for a better microphone. It does shine when it comes to comfort, and it looks cool, it feels really good, and it sounds fantastic. I would have liked to see some smarter design choices for the standard features. For example, the microphone, like we've seen with the PC-373D, you can just fold it up and it turns off, it turns it to mute, because once it's folded up, you're not gonna hear anything anyway, might as well mute it. Sadly, not an option, so you still have to use this button down here, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm also not very happy about this fixed cable here. One of the biggest pet peeves I have is that this can't be exchanged in case it breaks, and the actual cable is not very long. But again, when it comes to sound quality, this is definitely one of the best headsets I had the pleasure of using. And given that these headphones don't need any software to sound good and just sound fantastic right off the bat, says a lot. Similar to the PC373D, I would recommend something like the AD900X headphones, which are $170 cheaper than these. They're just not headsets. But if you're looking for a headset with really good sound quality on your ears, this is definitely it. It's very comfortable. I don't know how feasible it is for traveling around a lot. It's a little bit annoying that this can't be removed or folded up properly or fully away. Considering that they're a headset, they're probably not made for traveling that much, so I'm less worried about the clamps being a little bit wobbly or not sturdy enough, because you're not going to travel with your headset. You can't remove this, you can't fold it completely away, and if you're looking for something to take with you and to listen to music on the train, you should go definitely for something like the AD900X, which costs $170 less and still sound absolutely amazing. If you're looking for some really high quality headsets, I can definitely recommend the ATH-ADG1X headsets by Audio-Technica. But if you're mostly in for it for the audio quality on your ears, I would recommend something like the AD900X from Audio-Technica and spend those $170 you're gonna save on actual audio equipment for your voice. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like. If you guys want to get the headphones, the link to the Amazon store is in the description below. As usual, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like. I'm Weasel, I'm out, and hope to see you around. Bye-bye!